exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
Don't fall yet. Not yet, buddy. Oh, it takes a long time to get there. Wait, get back to it. How y'all doing, baby? Hey, guess what? Y'all here? It's Tuesday. That's what you should hear. It's Tuesday. It's time for another Blue Dot family meeting. I'm smiling today, baby. Anyway, it is Tuesday, and I'm glad we're all here together around the Blue Dot table once more. And I'm glad to see Dorothy Tyndall was the first one to jump in. That smart-ass squaw was right behind her. Thank you, Martha. Bart Larson is here. Nancy Halverson. Bruce Preston, thank you for being here. Let me see. Tamara Harrington. Always pleasure to see you in there, darling. I think of you both every time I see your name. Anyway, Trudy Baxter is here. Jazz Maniac. Ah, that's right, baby. You got it live. I'm sorry to hear that, baby. Somebody has to watch this shit. You're one of the ones. Anyway, Jeff Curry, Kathleen Welch is here. Curtis Wood. Let me see. Jeanette Miller is here. BW is here. Jan Beats, John Heron, our resident archaeologist. Thank you for being here, brother. We always appreciate your being here. Irene Lambert, let me see. Jess Coggins is here. Let me see. I'm jumping all down here. Y'all say hello to each other. Linda Calabro, thank you for being here. Let me see. Everybody's saying hello. Irish Uzel's in there. That's Pepper Roberts. Is that what it? Pepper Roberts, yes. It's flying by, baby. It's flying by. I got Carolyn and John Majesco are here. Mark Perkins, thank you for being here, brother. Irish Giselle still rocking that T-shirt. Gene Shanky, the whole family's here, and I want to say a special thank you because right when I came in here to start the show, one of the screens over here that I have to watch, it shows me if we have new subscribers, if somebody donates, all that kind of stuff comes up on the screen over here to my left. And it was loaded up with new subscribers on our YouTube and Facebook channel. I want to thank everybody that has come into our family recently. Today, I think we gained on YouTube alone over about 600 to 700 new subscribers on YouTube today. The numbers on Facebook are additionally going up over 40,000 now. And on TikTok and everything else, we're all going up on numbers, and I'll tell everybody I'm thankful that we have so many people that have come into the family. And the larger this family grows, the more confidence I have in that blue wave rising up, baby. Because today I'm a little proud. Joe Biden joined the line. He took the line, baby. He didn't join the line. He was on the line. Joe Biden, the first president in history to join a picket line. Joe Biden made a statement today. And that statement is that he stands with those union workers. Joe has always been a union man. He has always supported strong unions because strong unions support strong workers. And that's what this country should have. And the strike going on, I don't know everything about the strike. I do know that years ago the UAW agreed to a lot of cuts in order to save the company. And now in a time when there are record profits going on in that company, in those companies, it's time, baby. Let's share the wealth a little bit. Hell, the CEOs get $29 million a year. Yeah, she could kick up a little bit, maybe send it back down the line. But they're standing up, and I was so proud. of Biden when he took that line today, because it spoke volumes about him and what risk he is willing to take for the workers of this country. And I'm proud of him today. And I've been proud ever since he came in. If you stop to take a look at the accomplishments he has done since he's been in, from healthcare to jobs to technology, he's been attacking it all on every front. And sometimes I don't know where the polls. Yeah, screw them polls. They don't know what the hell they're talking about anywhere. Where's my pointer thing? Hey, let's see. Get Miss Chick up here. Miss Chick, how are you doing, darling?
I'm doing good, John.
Good, good. Have a pleasant day, I hope.
Well, yeah, I worked today.
Oh, you
it was
worked.
pleasant.
Ah, well, there you go.
I always like it when work is good, you know.
Yeah.
I like that.
When it's a smooth work day.
Yeah. Smooth work day.
There's
Did you
always-
hear what they did in California? I was hoping that Bernadette would be here to discuss it, but
What did they do in California?
well, Governor Newsom
Yes.
signed whatever he signs.
He signed some stuff. That's what he
He
did.
signed some
Hey,
stuff.
it's some papers
No,
right
what-
there.
what
He
he
pulled
did
out a
was-
pen and he signed that shit.
He decided that to help alleviate some of the problems with guns
Oh, really?
and school shootings, that he would go ahead and do something that he could do, and that was add another 10 to 11% tax,
Oh,
sales
tax.
tax
Ah, sales tax.
on guns and ammunition.
There you
Now
go.
that brings it up to about 22% is
Not
what
a
the
problem.
tax is on.
Not a
there.
problem.
Oh.
Shit. No problem.
And all of it is supposed to be designated towards school safety.
How about that shit?
How
How
about that shit?
He has passed the largest gun legislation in decades with the gun legislation, the biggest gun legislation. I had it written down. He extended the background checks, created red flag laws, and induced $10 billion into mental health. And you say, well, what does that got to do with it? This was all done right after Uvalde, the school shooting here in Uvalde, Texas, when the demand was very high to do something. Well, Joe Biden
Yes.
did something, and more than any other president has done in a long time. This is an issue it's
And we
tough.
know it's a state by state
Yes.
issue too.
Yes.
We really do have to address it state by state, sometimes city by city.
Oh, down
But
here
we
in
have
Texas,
to-
we have very relaxed gun laws, baby. You want a gun, get one. That's it. That's the law. I
Yeah.
think it's on page 15 of the Texas Code. If you want a gun, get one. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's the society we've built, baby.
And
I saw.
there was something else that I found out
What?
today.
What did you
I
find
found
out?
out last. Well, you know on your Two for Blue how much you like Ty Pinkins?
Yes, I do.
Well, I was looking up some of my election information, and he's actually running for this, I think this year. I'll have to look up the date. I do believe it's. Yeah, let me give me a piece of paper here.
Sound like me.
I know.
Make up paper all over the place. Ty
And I
Pinkins
probably won't be able
is.
to find the page where I wrote it down. But anyways, to get to the point, he is running for Secretary of State in Mississippi. That's where he's from, right? Mississippi?
Yes.
Yes. So he's running for Secretary of State
I thought-
previous to the 2024 election, where he will be running for senator.
He's running for Senate in the 24 election, right?
Right.
Yes,
But
okay.
currently he's running for Secretary of State because I think there's election this November in his state.
I know that's in Mississippi. Did you see what happened
Yes.
in Alabama today?
I
Alabama.
caught a little
Hey,
smidge of
Yeah,
that.
the Supreme Court went Alabama.
Yeah,
Slapped
you know what?
Alabama again.
If you can grab Bill Joines down there, he might be able to talk about that because he's all good about all things court.
Yes, of course, of course. Hey, I want to thank Michael Johnson. KY himself came in with a $2 donation and said, hey, okay, smoking pot and chops and Well, wait a minute. He said, oh, okay. It says, okay, smoking pork chops and listening. Fuck Trump, fuck Abbott, fuck DeSantis, and fuck the GOP. That's what it says. So we have to make sure we repeat what it says. Anyway, Michael, he barbecues a lot. Go over there to Blue Dot page and look at food porn. He's in there quite a bit. Yes, the Supreme Court slapped down Alabama today. Again, Alabama tried to defy the Supreme Court when they told Alabama you have to have at least 2 predominantly black districts in your state. And Alabama said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do 1 and take it or leave it. Well, the Supreme Court said, no, piss on you. And they struck it down again. And that's, because Alabama does not, because it would provide a seat probably to the Democrats. That's why they don't want to do it. They don't want to give us a seat.
They want to take a seat away.
They want to take a seat away, and that's the game they play, baby. It kills me. Uh-oh. Are you ready for trouble?
I'm ready for trouble.
All right, let's get him in here and wrangle him up and see what's going on. Jorge Tire Biter, how the hell are you?
Just celebrating.
Celebrating. It's always good to celebrate. What do you celebrate? And don't mind if I join you.
Arthur and Goron did this afternoon.
Say again now. What was that?
Judge Arthur and Goron up in New York.
Up in New York.
Oh.
Yes, in the.
Yes.
Go ahead.
He voided all of those business certificates today.
Oops.
Oh.
You know what this headline is?
He yanked Trump's. He yanked Trump's license to do business in New York. Period. And the kids.
Yes, I'm looking at a headline right here on MSNBC, and it says Trump fraud ruling Trump fraud ruling amounts to New York's corporate death penalty. Ooh.
Gave it to him, baby.
Very dear friend of the show kept sending me pictures today, and I hope he's listening. Trump Tower turned into a Halloween store, big for rent sign on it, going out of business sale. Let me thank 49er Barb for Life, came in with a $2 donation and said, I love watching your channel and agree. Fuck you, Trump. That's what it says. There seems to be a lot of that around here, fuck Trump stuff. I don't know where it came from. Have no idea. Boy, that man's just walking on a thin one. I'm enjoying it.
Michael my network was on here with it.
Jorge, you're breaking up on me, buddy.
Yeah, we're having a hard time.
I'll go out and try to go back in.
All right, we'll try that out.
Okay, out and in.
I think it's a signal issue.
And let's see, I got Dave down here. Dave?
Uh-oh.
Dave's not here, man. Where's Dave? Dave's not here, man. I'm sorry. Dave
is here, but he's muted.
He's muted up. He won't answer the door, man. Say, Dave.
Hey, man, where's that Labrador at?
Yeah, where's that Labrador?
Really need to find
He's
that
around the
Labrador.
house here somewhere. How in the hell are you doing, Dave?
Pretty good. How you doing, John?
I'm doing just fine today, brother.
Yes.
Trying to wind down from some bullshit, so.
Yeah. Is your truck up and running?
It is running. Are we gonna discuss stopping or what? Yeah, it runs fine.
We can't stop, but
it's
we
that
can
stopping
run.
thing at the end. No, now it's just a matter of some minor adjustments, I think. But we'll get her back on the road. I have no choice in the matter.
Well, if you live in northern Michigan, you could just stone it.
Just.
Sorry, John. I said if you were in.
Uh-oh, I'm losing you too, Dave. Damn, boy, it's a rough night.
I'm here. Is that better?
That's a little bit better. There you go.
You hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that, boss.
That's all right.
Got to get in the right corner of the room.
That's in my house. Yes.
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 Exactly.
I have to get in one spot in my house or my cell phone don't work. Period.
Hang by the window.
Right.
Toe in a certain position, the whole 9 yards.
Hey, I love Dark Brandon. Dark Brandon is coming out so strong. I seen a little video on YouTube where he was sitting there having a cup of coffee, and he's like, "I like my coffee dark," and that I seen that, and I've been trying to find it ever since.
You know what line I used on my wife?
Huh.
What's that?
I like my coffee like I like my women. I like my women like I like my coffee. Steaming hot in the morning.
All right.
Careful.
Shut
careful.
up. Shut up. Shut up. Welcome, John Palermo. Thank you for coming in. Huh? Jorge, did you get your thing
Go
fixed?
somewhere else for that.
I don't know. We're gonna see.
Well, I can hear you now, so yeah. Hang in there, buddy.
Well,
James.
that could be a good thing, or
Yeah.
not.
Well, or not. Depends on what comes out your mouth.
James.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Can you hear me? Every screen just went black. Are you there? Is anybody
Yeah.
there?
I can see you.
Yeah, we can see you.
You're on YouTube.
That's fine. Okay.
I don't know. My Facebook's not quite.
Never mind. It came back on. All my screens went black, and then they came back on.
Oh, you
It's a
got a loose one
conspiracy.
somewhere.
It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. Let me thank Vantradarth. I had this trouble last time. Vantradarth came in with $2 and said, "Love your t-shirt today." I'm all on board, baby. Thank you very much. And 49er Barb for Life came back with another $2. Thank you very much. I appreciate every time. It's how I'm making my truck
So-
go run.
James, I don't think you're not lighting up at all if you're trying to talk to us.
Well, James never got nothing to say.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
he usually
it,
has something to say.
well, if it's important, it lights up. If it's not important, it just sits there. That's bullshit, James. I'm going to send you back down and try to fix that.
Just a little info. Wasn't September 23rd supposed to be a big thing with the old alert system and everything like that?
I don't know. I
That
understand
didn't happen.
there's a certain day that my cell phone is supposed to send a signal to the chip that they gave me when I got my vaccination there, and I'm going to be turned into a zombie. That's all I know, buddy. I'm just waiting to be turned into a zombie, walk down the road. Let me thank Flatball Flyer has subscribed to our channel. I appreciate it, Flatball. And Bob K came in with a $5 donation and said, "I drove for a month using my emergency brake and a toggle switch for the brake light so I didn't get rear-ended." My kind of man right there. You know, that's why they made hand signals. Half of them don't even know what hand signals are nowadays. And Michael Johnson just came back in with $2 and said, "Now everyone should be a Chiefs fan." Fuck Trump and Chiefs. Who? What is he talking about? Who?
John, you got to learn how to do a Michigan stop.
Michigan Stomp?
Stop. A Michigan stop.
Michigan
You know
Stomp.
the stop sign's coming up, so you just take your foot off the accelerator about a half mile back and roll up and through.
Is that
the
what
stop sign.
I wish we had this because
the white ring is optional.
me and Tyler damn near got nailed at the damn four-way up here because we came up, stopped. There was an 18-wheeler coming up to the four-way, and I just went on out after he decided he ain't going to stop at the four-way. He slowed down. He didn't want to shift back down into first, so yeah. Anyway, Bob K., I appreciate it tremendously, and thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. I got to clear that.
I see
I always stay away
Bernadette.
from dump trucks.
Huh?
Most dump trucks don't have good brakes. Dump trucks don't have good
No.
tires.
I don't trust any
Dump
trucks
don't
coming
have
down the
good
road.
tires.
And I live around a whole bunch
Trucks
of
are
them.
the worst.
Did you say yes?
They have
there
mines
she
up here.
is. Oh my God.
She must have had to pick up Dominic.
She must have had
Is it burning?
You are
you shitting me.
And burning.
There
Yeah.
she is. Bernadette, how are you?
I'm better now. I had to start my pot of beans or else we'll be eating at midnight.
Oh.
You just
I
starting
had
your
to get
beans
some
now?
beans going on. I'm sorry, say that again?
You just now starting your beans? Well, it is earlier out there.
Yeah.
When we have
It's a bit
beans,
earlier,
Marcia starts
so
them
yeah.
beans in the morning when she wakes up. turns them on.
Yes, but I had other chores to do this morning. I've been
Yeah, but
working
what's
on
more
them all
important than
day.
beans? Come on now.
I know, but they'll be good. Trust me,
I'm sure they will.
they'll be good.
I'm sure they
I
will.
put my foot in the pot,
Ah,
so.
makes it all the spice, baby. Hey, let me thank Petrazi20, who just came in with a $10 donation. Petrazi, I said that right, I think.
And you know what else I had to do?
What?
I had to send a link to my friend in Ohio. Hey, Junie. Shout out to Junie, my friend in Ohio. So I sent her a link to the show, and so she'll be joining. Hopefully, she'll come in and talk with us, either in the chat or
Is this a Jenny that we know previously, or is this a new
I have
Jenny?
known Junie. I have known Junie for Jesus, almost 30 years.
Oh,
okay.
yes, before me.
Yes. So we've been longtime friends, and she used to live here where I live, and now she lives in Ohio. And hey, Junie, I love you.
Yeah.
She's sweet.
Oh, that's sweet, baby. That's sweet. Well, let me thank Rose Taylor, who just came in with a $3 donation. Rose, thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. So Bernadette, everything going? And
you wanna know what else I was doing?
What was it? What was it you was doing?
Quickly do my speed reading techniques on the new judgment from Judge Enron out of the Letitia James case in New York. Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, there's been a partial summary judgment from Judge Enron, who Trump claims, hates him to no end, but I can only imagine why.
Yeah, can't figure that out.
Well, of course, this is the case that Miss Alina Habba has, and she's
the ball on.
It's on a stick, and forgot to check this box.
And
that
they
box,
didn't
and
get a
the other.
jury trial.
They didn't get a jury trial in this. That is correct. You
left
are
it up to
correct.
the judge.
Go ahead. And left it up to the judge. He has given Letitia James a partial ruling on shutting down his businesses in New York. How about that, y'all?
Hey, I just read the headline here on MSNBC a minute ago, Bernadette, and it says Trump fraud ruling amounts to New York's corporate death penalty. That's what MSNBC says on their headline.
Yes,
New York
yes.
judge finds Donald Trump committed fraud for years. That's what the headline over here on this can you see? No, you can't see that because it didn't do shit.
Well, effectively, they'll be shutting his businesses down, and not only will he nor his little criminal sucklings, as he calls sons, fuck Trump Jr. and
or Weisselberg.
Weisselberg to all his businesses will be losing their business licenses. Go Letitia James. She's badass.
I'm telling you.
And Ingeron wants a paper about receivership.
Yes.
Putting this into receivership.
Yes, because we do need to know where all these billions and billions that he's collected through the years are really sitting at.
Seems to be slipping
I
downhill
can
a little
just close
bit.
my eyes, and you see the children running around the maypole with the ribbons. Isn't that just lovely?
Please, y'all tell me, please. I'm not pros, am I?
Lovely.
Tom Van White from the YouTube chat said it was a perfect fraud. No one defrauded
No
better
perfect
than
fraud. Nobody does fraud like Trump does fraud.
Nobody does
That's
fraud
right.
as me as I do.
Oh, that's awesome. This started my afternoon just delightful.
It's a great day.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And see, there's more than one way to skin a cat, y'all.
I assume y'all can see the
Beginning of
screen,
the end.
right?
Yeah.
One at a
Which
time.
one is good? How you cook it?
Because what I'm looking at here on my screen, I'm frozen. And have been for a few minutes now.
You're moving on YouTube.
Okay, I'm still
The
moving.
camera's
Yeah,
still working.
it's a system glitch on me now. So
Yeah, well, John, you squirrel out all the time.
I do. You know a good way to test that? Let's test it this way.
So I want to
Aw,
apologize
man.
to everybody in the chat that I'm not really in the chat chatting, but I'm getting there.
Just
I'm
cooking
trying
beans.
to figure out. Yeah, the beans are still they're on my heart, they're on my hands, they're on my in my head, they're in my nose. And 2 for blue for Aaron Trobley. our own Blue Dot
See?
running for
I was
town
hoping.
clerk up in Muro in upstate New York. This woman is amazing.
Where
We
go?
are going to get her on the show as soon as our technical wizard comes back to play with us. Thank you, Travis.
I hope will be soon. He is
Yes.
he is on the whole thing he's been doing leading up to went into play today. So I won't
Yay.
see him for another 4 or 5 days.
Okay, we'll give him the week. We'll let him
Yeah.
do his job. And in the meantime, in between time, we'll go out and Two for Blue for our own Erin Trombley, our own Blue Dot running in her town to be town clerk. $2, you guys. Go over to her website. There's a link in the chat. You can go
Indeed.
over there, donate to her, and help her get elected this time. This is her second time running in her town. And so, yeah, we need to put this girl in office so she can do some good work.
I'm playing with my thing here because I'm still froze on my screen here, and it's very All right, let me see this.
Jackie?
All right, you should be seeing Jackie Rose.
And-
Jackie Rosen right now, right?
Yeah. Aaron
I
Trombley.
Yeah.
Aaron Trombley.
No.
Nope.
No,
There
now
she
we
is.
see
Just popped
now
up.
we see Jackie.
Okay.
And
On YouTube.
Jackie is running in Nevada. She is the current senator in Nevada, and we need to re-elect her. She's doing a good job, you guys. My sister lives over in Nevada. She votes for her. We need to keep this woman in office. She is one of the seats we need desperately.
Yes, we do.
Who's next, John, for our Two for Blue?
I'm trying to fix my screen. I can't see
As
anything.
John,
I think it
Yes,
should be
John
Ruben
comes
Gallego
up.
right now. Or it should be any moment. I can't see shit.
well, not having glasses don't.
Ruben Gallego.
Gallego.
Ruben Gallegos.
Hey,
Arizona.
Ruben Gallegos
I heard it
is
again.
running against
if you just
and replacing. Hang on, you guys. Ruben Gallegos is replacing that traitor's twit we call Kristen Forever 21. I shop at Forever 21 Cinema. She can go because this guy is going to take Arizona to new heights.
I mean,
Y'all go over and Two for Blue him. That's only $6, you guys. So far, we're up to $6. Who doesn't have a $6
really,
that they can donate to Democratic candidates to get them
to
elected?
get Two for
so
Blue,
we can
baby,
keep the House
to
and
get
the
this
Senate.
going, because hey,
Cinema definitely has to go. Come on, you guys.
James, are you there?
Yes, she does. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if
Yeah,
I
I
said
was,
hello when you came in the room.
My phone. I was switching phones. You don't have to send me back down. All I gotta do is switch phones and it works.
Okay. I just want to make sure you're in the room.
Yeah, I'm here.
Anyway, I wanted to ask Mitch about the donut he was holding in his hand because that damn sure wasn't a
That
bagel.
was not a donut.
Well, what was that? It looked like
That
a
was
donut.
supposed to be.
There's
a
the key
bagel.
word, supposed to be.
Oh my God, pathetic.
It looked like a glazed donut to me.
The hell was
I
that?
got tickled. I got tickled because when you posted that picture, you said this is what they call a bagel. So I assume that wasn't what you were expecting.
Unfortunately, you can't sue people for stuff like that.
You can't, but you
Well.
should be able to, huh? Mitch, how are you doing?
Doing
Oh.
okay.
Look at that. I just came up. Mitch Goldstein just came in with a $10 donation and said, "We love you, John Bridwell, and we love you back, Mitch Goldstein and Julie and the rest of our Blue
We
Dot
do love
family."
you, John. You're amazing.
I'm not, brother. But
Hey, John, I
Huh.
wanted to let you know that my friend Junie in Ohio sent me a text. She said that she is listening. She doesn't know how to call. I'm going to get her.
get her.
You
Get
gonna
her.
fix her up, Bernadette?
Bring her in the room, baby.
I'll get that
If she's
squared
a
away.
friend of yours, oh yeah, we want to talk to her. We have some stories we want to verify.
We want
Junie is my good friend. She knows.
Good.
She knows I know where she
Maybe
lives,
just some
okay?
rumors we want to
Are you
verify.
saying she knows where all the bodies are buried? You know something? Hey, Mitch.
Rumors.
Yes.
I was because my kids, because they love me, they have those things on the phone where I know where they're at all the time, right? So he's up in San Antonio, picking up his
Yeah.
friends, and Oh, he'd kill me if he heard me talking about this. But anyway, he went to San Antonio, pick up
I
his
lived
friends who were
with
flying
you.
in, and I'm watching them. Oh, look at there! They went to the Riverwalk, and then I'm looking at the map, and I went, well, shit, they're somewhere. And I zoomed in, and guess where they were?
Puffy Taco.
What did you say?
Oh,
Puffy Taco.
He was at Puffy Taco place. Are
he
you
was
shitting me?
Tecomolino.
Yes. That's
Dude,
where
can
they
you blame him?
were. No.
If
Not
I were
at all.
in
The tacos.
100 miles of Tecomolino, I'd be go. They're not open that late, but
Yeah. You'd,
you know what I mean.
You'd wait in the parking lot. You'd wait.
I-
In the
Here's what I feel bad because Julie has never had the pleasure.
Well, now.
what is that?
I think it's your fault.
No,
I'm thinking, Julie, I'm on your side.
I'm
I
on
got
her side
divorced.
too.
You know,
Yep.
Sorry,
of
Mitch.
course you are, John. 'Cause you're smart.
that's
Yeah,
right,
well.
baby. And we know these things. And he
We're
could have took
trying,
you to
you know.
Puffy Taco, but no.
And
uh-uh.
and if
No.
I get laid off, I'm gonna take a little sabbatical and come see you. So
I hope.
that may be happening.
Shit,
see how
I don't
it
want you to
goes.
lose your job
Okay,
over it,
well-
though. But shit, if you're in the area, hell yes, you know what we're doing.
Well, if I lose my job, I'll make myself be in the area. That's not a problem.
Boy, howdy shit. There
Sounds like
there,
a rough life.
there is
Mhm.
talk going around of another Blue Dot family meeting.
Uh-oh.
Which
Is there?
Yes, there is. Well,
Is it lip service or real talk?
no, it's real talk. It's real
'Cause
talk.
I don't do lip service when it comes, especially when it comes to going to Texas.
No, this would not be in Texas for the first time. This could possibly
Yeah,
could possibly be in North Carolina.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know who he's talking to, too. I do.
And there's discussion
Yeah.
about Kansas City too.
Yeah, what the hell's in North Carolina?
Blue
No,
Dots.
who, not what.
It's
It-
not what,
Oh,
it's
it's
who's
who.
in North Carolina.
Who is in North Carolina?
It is.
And that would be John and Carolyn, who are just
John
fantastic.
and
Mitch,
Carolyn.
yes, they are fantastic. Oh, they got a new baby. They got a new baby.
Oh,
Did you see it?
Baby what?
congratulations.
A fur baby.
Baby what?
Uh,
Notice what my question I asked.
Yes.
Baby what?
Yeah, I don't think it's a baby. Anyway, they adopted an 8-year-old golden retriever whose owner died, and
Oh,
it's a beautiful dog. She's sweet as everything it appears, and they're just loving her. Her name is Lily Bell, but
Lily
I think she wanted to change it to Lily Blue.
Yeah.
oh,
So, but-
even R.
Yeah, even R. Ain't that cute?
That's awesome.
Yeah. But there's
That is
talk of
awesome.
Blue Dot meetings both in Kansas City and in Charlotte, North Carolina. That would be
Well, for the right price, I'll come to either one.
there you go. Or San Antonio,
And
or
maybe
wherever
even
everybody
both of
decides to
them.
land
My
their feet.
rates are very. Listen, John. My rates are very, very reasonable.
If I
Make
can
an
drive,
appearance. Come on, what's the matter with you?
I can drive to San Antonio.
You do this shit for free.
Oh man,
right?
I'm telling you, brother,
Do I
I
look
wish
like a volunteer?
would love nothing more than to see you again, and to meet Julie, because Julie's been in the background all
well,
this
I'll
time.
tell you,
Yeah, because it's a team
absolutely.
deal here this time. If you come,
and I would love to come. And I tell you, if we find any Blue Dots in Nashville, Julie's never been to Nashville either.
Really?
So
I've
isn't
been to
that a
Nashville.
crime?
Oh, Nashville's fun.
Nashville has its problems. Tennessee in general has its problems, but
Sure,
Nashville
you're
has
talking about a red
damn
state.
good
Don't we, John?
Texas is a red state. But you
Yeah,
enjoyed the
John,
Riverwalk,
he
did you
lives
not?
near there.
I damn sure enjoyed Dirty Dick's. that-
Dick's Last Resort.
Dick's Last Resort.
No
Yeah,
Lauren Covert jokes, John.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't our own Angie live in Knoxville?
Oh yeah, she does.
I think so. Look here, Michael Johnson just came back in the room with $2. Said, "Oh, there you go. See, he's the campaigner for Kansas City. Here we go. Barbecue capital of the world. Come on, fuck Trump, fuck Abbott, fuck DeSantis.
Wait, what's
Alright,
the barbecue
alright.
capital of the world?
That's why you say Kansas City. Kansas City.
That's hard to argue. It's kind of hard to argue that.
It
They
is known for its
Rancho
barbecue.
Tire Miner.
Well,
What's that?
are we all headed to the Tire Biter Ranch?
If we want to eat woodchuck, yeah.
Woodchuck
What,
and
what's,
liquid squirrel.
what's on the grill? What we found on the
Fillet.
river.
Did you say fillet of squirrel, George?
No, it's liquid squirrel, the beverage of the stars.
There you go. I love it.
If we're coming down there, I expect to
It's
save the world
America's
here.
only rodent-based and alcoholic beverage.
Road-based.
Liquid squirrel.
Yes. Asphalt-based cookware.
There you go.
Does, huh?
There's nothing in the world like a liquid squirrel.
You know, for those that are new to our channel, and we have many, and I want to make sure people, when we talk about our Blue Dot family meetings, we have had several over the years where we have Blue Dots coming from across the country, and we get to actually meet each other. And it's a hell of a thing to do, a hell of a kick in the butt, and I treasure every time one of these things happen, and because we're all
We were
sitting around.
lucky, you know. It was a real it was like a calm in the middle of the rough patch of a storm that was COVID.
Yeah.
Because it got bad almost immediately after it. Julie got sick almost immediately after. So
It was rough times, baby.
yeah.
And guess who brought us out of that shit? Joe Biden.
Biden did.
That's right.
You know,
As a matter of fact,
That's right.
right here. It's when you got your
And
$1,400
you know what
stimulus
else?
check. Remember that?
I
You
thought
know
you were
what
gonna
else,
say
you guys?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Well, Snoop Dogg
He
probably
helped in his own
quite
way.
a few people out of it, okay? But
He
Joe
helped it.
Biden
He helped it.
made.
It didn't hurt.
Hang on, you guys. Check this out. Starting as of Monday,
Monday.
you can get 4 COVID tests for free through the mail at USPS. I think it's covidtest.gov. You go there and you can order 4 home tests for free again. And, you know, your lovely president, Joe Biden, is providing that for you because, you know, if the alternative was
Yeah.
in there, he'd probably tell you, you know,
Oh, baby.
it's a
I'm
hoax.
glad you brought that up, Bernadette.
Yes.
You have been after me. And after me. First of all, let me thank Greg Swain 14 who subscribed to our channel, and so did 40 Hickory. So I want to thank both those
Right
for
on.
coming in and joining
Welcome,
the family.
welcome.
You know, you've been after me. Read that Project 2025.
Yes.
Hold on to your fucking britches. Anybody that doubts what their intentions are, Bernadette is right. Go
Hang
read.
on, you guys. Listen
What?
to what he's saying, please.
Go read Project 2025. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to go Wikipedia it. That's the first thing I did. Wikipedia Trump. Holy shit. Yeah, there's a plan. There is definitely a plan by the Heritage Foundation. Evidently, they're heavy-handed in this shit. There is a plan to
And
rebuild.
it's not.
Go ahead.
It's not just if it's Trump. It's not just for Trump. It's for any Republican president.
Any
gets
Republican
in
president that wins, this is what they want to do, but they're basing it on him. They want him in there.
Yes,
yeah.
they do.
It's all about getting his ass in here because he wants to destroy everything in this government. No more Department of Justice, none of that shit. No FCC even. They're going to control the airwaves. Maybe be more like China, you know. We'll tell you what you need to know, comrade. That kind of shit. They have they're building a database of over 20,000 volunteers from the right-wing nut job society to come in and replace government workers in their positions. And these people will be loyal to the Republican.
Of course.
Bunch of yes men.
This
But
is
you know-
scary shit.
Do you know some
Yes,
of
it
the background on the Heritage Foundation at all?
Go ahead.
Well, they actually, I think, formed somewhere around the time of Reagan because he was part of that.
They've been around a long time. I know that.
They've been around. They have a huge amount of money. I'm trying to remember.
I'm trying to reconcile
the-
the Heritage Foundation with the Federalist Society. Both of them
No,
being right-wing, but there's a difference in there.
Yeah, that's more like a judicial people
Right,
do the
on the
right.
the Federalist
These are
Society.
more like money people.
These
so
are the people that want to fill the spots.
I haven't I haven't gone down the whole list yet because there was so much to read. So I started with the first couple. The current president of the Heritage Foundation is Kevin D. Roberts, who was the CEO of Texas Public Policy Foundation, which was out of Austin.
Yeah.
And was president of Wyoming Catholic College from 2013 to 2016. And while he was president of the Wyoming Catholic College, he led the institution in an outright rejection of Title IV federal student loans and grants, citing religious and liberty concerns. Yeah, so we've seen that, huh? And the Texas Public Policy Foundation was established in 1989 by James R. Leninger, I think. And it was a conservative think tank.
After Reagan. Reagan's the one that kicked off this shit with the conservatives.
This one was after, this one was after Reagan. Let's see, it was founded to support education reforms, including school vouchers, criminal justice reforms like right on crime. In a nutshell, it advocates for cost-effective approaches to criminal justice to produce the best possible results at the lowest possible cost.
Cost-effective.
And we know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means the whole prison industrial complex.
It's making money.
It's the Reagan sickness. It's this idea, this sick idea that the United States of America is a small family fucking business, and that our biggest concern is in making sure we don't spend too much of our own money.
But this isn't a Reagan idea, Mitch.
Yeah,
this is where Reagan got his stuff from.
Well,
is these people.
It's that mentality that I associate with Reagan and his ilk.
Yes, because Reagan is the first one to come in with this trickle-down economic idea, which means if you give money to wealthy people, eventually that stuff will trickle on down and you'll get a raise. No, they kept the fucking money.
No. Reagan was a racist, and he didn't like all those brown people getting help.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if he'd bothered to check, he'd know the majority of the people getting welfare and benefits are white.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They never. No.
Yeah, no, they don't report. They demonize immigrants or people of color with the highest welfare recipients. No, baby, go look again. Go look again.
No, yeah. That's about trying to choose the narrative and piss off the rest of the people.
problem is that they are putting their narrative out there, and they are loud. They got a lot of money. They got a lot of dark money. These are. They're not the same as the Leonard Leos, who's like taking over the Supreme Court. But this is what they want to do to our federal government, and the first thing they want to do is fire a whole lot of
fire everybody, baby.
And
fire
give
everybody.
The president total control over the government.
And they're claiming that.
I don't see how they do that without a constitutional convention. However, they are pushing for a constitutional convention.
The argument that I understand it is they are using Article 2 of the Constitution that says the president has all control over the executive branch. Well, Department of Justice is within the executive branch. So are a lot of other departments. They are all under the executive branch. So they're saying this is what it is. It's dictatorship, authoritarian. It's an we're going to turn into an oligarch system because that's what Donnie likes. Donnie likes rich people. Let's turn it into a country where the wealthy control. That same thing they have in Russia.
Absolutely.
Don't worry about it, comrade.
Right.
Drink your vodka.
Can we clarify something here?
What?
It's important we clarify.
Please.
Article 2 is the article that establishes the executive branch of the government.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't say the president is in charge. What it says is that executive power is vested in the president.
In the president, not
Right.
name of the president, not Donald Trump, not Joe Biden. It's vested in the presidency.
Correct.
The
The
office of the
presidency.
president.
That I
Right.
think that's super important
Yes.
too. It's interesting that the chief power of that executive is what? Commander in chief.
Yes.
That alone should scare the shit out of you.
Yes.
It does, brother. It does. You know,
And these people are serious.
Yes.
And they wrote it down, and they have a webpage, and they're spreading this garbage. And
Yeah.
we need.
Take
there's
the
only
time to go
one
look.
way to stop this.
Google
There's only
Project
one way to
25
stop it.
and look at the rabbit hole they're willing to go down.
It's project2025.org. You could go and you could read their whole agenda. It's real simple. It's very easy reading.
Oh my God! I just
Go
had an
over
idea.
there, check it out.
We could start a movement within the Blue Dots and the Democratic Party to start signing up with the Heritage Foundation to take over the jobs.
There you go.
I don't think it works that way.
Don't think so? It better
You know who
better
the
not
chairperson
work that
is?
way.
I get it.
Go ahead,
I
Jorge.
can. You know, do you know what percentage of federal employees are veterans?
Not offhand, I don't.
About 25%.
Yeah, I figured it would be high. There's the percent.
That's
the
not
percentage.
military, right, Jorge?
What's that?
Veteran, yeah, military veterans.
Yeah, but not
Yeah, he's
people in
gonna fire
active
them all.
military. People in active military are also
Oh no.
federal employees.
No,
Yes.
I'm saying retired
Yeah,
military.
retired.
former
Probably more.
military.
There are probably more.
These
You know, when I got out of the military, I went
veterans,
straight to work for the
they're
Army.
veterans.
Well, not straight to. I went to work at the
They're
finance
veterans.
first, but I got around to it, and I went to work for the Army
He's
as a
gonna
civilian.
fire all those
One
veterans.
one at a time, please, because it's a little confusing in the earlobes when
Yeah.
everybody's talking
Yeah,
at
man.
once.
And let me give you a quick shout out to Iris Uzel, who came in with a $4 donation. Iris, thank you, baby. Every time she's rocking that T-shirt. That's all I hope.
Iris is down in that crazy land called Florida. Girl,
Florida,
you be
see?
careful down there.
We can't get rid of Florida. You can't just saw it off and float it off because we got a lot of blue dots
I know,
down there.
as much as I would want to, but it looks like it would be so easy to cut off.
If we could just warn the Blue Dots
Like
to
a
head
tumor.
north, just head north
Head
to the
north.
top half of Florida.
Get out.
Okay.
Well, you know, with climate change coming the way they're
But-
talking, you know,
Very-
a lot of them are going to have to move. Yeah, I say
Yes.
that because today
What's
there was.
scary is
Go ahead.
What's scary about it is I just seen a meme today on Michigan, and it's got the upper lower peninsula, and then they call the South Peninsula Florida. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Well, we've got
There's a lot of peninsula in between Michigan and Florida.
a lot,
Okay.
a lot, a lot. Oh, I forgot where I was going. Squirrel.
Well, anyway, I'm going to highlight some more of this heritage stuff in the near future because I haven't looked that all up yet. I'm just digging into
this
a
is
few
some,
of it.
yeah. First thing I did was I went to Project 25 and pulled up the Wikipedia page, Project 2025, and it gives a synopsis of the whole damn thing. But baby,
There are billionaires behind it.
Yes.
I know that
Yes.
much.
yeah, this
Yes.
is big money.
That's what
Don't
makes
worry,
up-
comrade, it'll be
that-
fine.
That's that dark money from Citizens United. You know, this is why our Republican side of the government has lost their fucking minds because all this dark money that they're
Citizens
being
United.
twisted by.
They fly 534 seats and they fill them just the way they want.
because
So-
corporations are just like us.
Just like
regular
us, they're
folks.
just like people, baby. Don't worry about it. You know, we have to have
And-
feelings for them.
And money
Oh, there
is
looks like there's a place to
money
go to.
is language and can be sanctified under the First Amendment as free speech. The
You know,
use of money is language now.
It
Okay,
is
but
because
how come
evidently
this guy
it was
has-
speaking a whole lot to Robert Menendez, who now
So how
has
much money's in your
19,
pocket? Yeah.
Oh, Robert Menendez. and
19
yeah.
Democratic senators are now calling for him to resign.
You know what? Check this out.
What?
John Fetterman, I love this man.
I
I
love
love,
him.
the
He's
way
good.
he
I do
thinks.
too.
John Fetterman said he received a $5,000 donation from Menendez, and he is sending it back
Thank you.
as $100 bills in envelopes. Back to Menendez. I love
Is this
the
what
way
you're
that
used to
this man
getting?
thinks.
You know,
Yeah,
he's claiming
exactly.
he's been taking $1,000 a month or so out of his account for 30 years and hiding the money because, you know, you never know when you might have to flee the country. Uh, that's
So for
his
they
basic.
dusted it for fingerprints,
Yes,
and they know exactly who touched
they
it.
know whose
Yeah.
fingerprints are on that money and whose fingerprints are on that gold. I mean, the evidence stacking up against him. And again, we all have to remember that, yes, he is right. Everybody has a chance to do their bid in court. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Uh, yeah, we believe in all that. And you're going to go to court because you're going to you're going to go to court regardless, but you're going to hold your position when it is obvious to everybody around there's some stink going on in your house.
You know what, John?
Hmm.
The whole thing, Menendez is full of shit.
Yes.
I'm just going to say that. I'm
Yes.
just going to call it a spade. That shit about, oh, I've been doing this for years and I've, that bullshit, I call bullshit.
Yeah,
Menendez.
yeah, and we have to. When
You're
it's in our
supposed to
house,
be-
we have to, or we have no integrity when we point fingers on the other side. We have to do this.
Let's just do the right thing, dude. Step
That's right.
down. Step
Yeah.
down.
That
He
if he
some
had
integrity.
integrity, he would step down. He would not put the party nor the country through the bullshit. They just resign, go take care of your business, get ready for court because hey, it's coming, and you might as well get ready. Let me thank. Go ahead, James.
No, I was just gonna say, just like Al Franken, like you guys were talking the other night. Al Franken was a really good representative, and
Al Franken was.
representative.
I will remember that man as a man of integrity. Is what I will remember about him. He was, as his book says, a giant in the Senate. Anyway, let me thank Jackie who came in with $4. Jackie, thank you very much. And Fantradat, Fantradat came
The
in.
other day, she said, call her Fance.
Fan came in with
Fan.
$2 and said, "Money talks, but Americans are dying in silence." And what kind of a statement? That's a true statement, baby. Money talks in this society. That's the society we've built, baby. And Let the Sun Shine Through came in with a $10 donation and said, "Great to see y'all. Keep up the great work. We will get this. We will, baby. Let the sun shine through." Thank you very much, Fan. Thank you, and Jackie, I appreciate it tremendously. Thank you. Yes.
It's amazing how you're talking about money, because when you guys talked about Taylor Swift, that's a lot of money, and she did good
You see
with
what
it,
she did?
like tremendously good with it.
Yes, she did.
So I mean,
Hell of
Yes, I did.
a
It's freaking
registration
phenomenal.
drive.
phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Yeah, they had a lot of and I'm counting on that youth vote.
And
That
you
younger
got to
vote.
know that he is being attacked through social media, especially that one site that,
course.
Rise Social. They're on Taylor Swift and her new football boyfriend. I don't even know what his name
I
is.
don't think she cares.
Travis something or
Yeah.
other. I wouldn't. She got more money than all those people out there talking, including her boyfriend. So if they're talking about you, hey, you're
She's
the
not-
topic of conversation, okay?
She's not, all that old, but she's seen a
Not
few
that.
things and been around, so she knows how this works.
Yes.
And she's
And you know
been
how,
able
you know what she does really well? She writes songs and put them out there, and they're catchy little tunes. And trust me, she'll write a song about this bullshit too.
she will.
Let's.
And
I can't
she'll get more fans.
wait.
I love this
Can't
woman.
wait.
She's out there encouraging the youth vote, and I say go Taylor Swift, get them all.
Get them all,
Get 'em
baby.
all. We
Throw that
need 'em.
net wide.
We need them.
We
Yeah.
need every one of them. I want to thank Maria Betancourt, who just came in with a $5 donation. Maria, thank you very much, baby. Appreciate it. I'm sorry, I was about to cough my lungs up. You were going to say, James?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, yeah, you did. Don't worry
You
out of
always
this
do
shit.
that.
We heard you over there. we have a long road ahead of us, baby. I'm worried too. I am. The more I
I
see.
got some good news though.
What good news?
The news is that our favorite ex-president has been found liable
Yes.
in a $250 million suit
Hell
That's
yeah.
against
right.
him.
Yep. Yep.
Ain't it wonderful?
And he has been basically, he's been found partial summary judgment.
Yep.
All of his motions are basically have ended up costing all of his lawyers, what did we say it was, $7,500 in sanctions?
$7,500. Five lawyers got sanctioned. $7,500 apiece.
Ain't it nice?
That's
Mitch, I
So
just
now-
read the headline from
they're part of all of
MSNBC a little while ago, and it said Trump fraud ruling amounts to New York's corporate death penalty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically
Yeah.
means they will liquidate all of his New York LLCs
Does
to pay the debt. of
You guys,
whatever he's-
effectively, this shuts down him being able to do business in New York,
Yeah.
and not just him. His sons
his family?
cannot hold any corporate
Hell
head
yeah.
ownership. It shuts them down in the state of New York. Awesome.
That's a
How about-
substantial ruling.
How about
Yes.
how about his son saying that Mar-a-Lago's really worth $1.4 billion? Basically
Keep talking.
doing the same thing that his father did.
Overinflating his
Overvaluing the product.
overvaluing his price. Yeah, it's worth $20 billion. Haven't you seen? Prices going up daily. It's
And
bullshit.
he claims, and I'll leave you with this thought, he claimed that the Trump brand increased the value of all the holdings. So, in other words, if he took a crap and called it the Trump crap,
It would be
then that
valuable.
would add 15, listen up, that would add 15 to 25% more value to whatever he was valuing if it was called Trump. So he admitted to artificially inflating because of,
Yeah.
quote, the Trump brand. And basically the judge said there's literally no evidence that the Trump brand increases the value. It's actually been shown to decrease
There
the
you go.
value of his
That's
thing.
what I was going to say. The Trump brand has been going down.
Yeah, it's been going down for a long time. He is
Yeah,
the only
never
one that
was up.
promotes
You
it.
bought
It
that
was
water.
never a thing.
No, it wasn't really, except in his brain, and he's the only seller. Of course, every time they stuck him on TV, he tried to act like he was the most successful businessman there ever was. No, he wasn't. He was a loudmouth, and that's all he ever was. He's a disgusting
He's a
prick who got some
loudmouth.
money from his daddy and then screwed the rest of the world to get the rest of his fortune. Every contractor
it's
that
not
ever
just
worked
that.
for him had to take him to court.
Because he has some sort of weird charisma that I cannot understand.
There you go.
That where he gets away with stuff that nobody else in the world would get away with.
Hey, remember when
You-
misspelling
you know what, you
potato
guys-
would end your damn president?
Yes.
Remember when going
Yeah.
Yahoo
Remember that?
ended your presidential career?
Yeah, just going
yeah.
Yahoo was
For
it.
you guys, here's the thing. This is just the start of the takedown of this man. He's got a whole entire year before anybody even thinks about voting for his ass. Imagine what's going to happen between now
I am.
and November
I
of
go to bed every night
2024.
dreaming of it. Because it's got to come to that. Because there's still, right now, and again, I think a lot of the news you hear is just that. They want to sell news, baby. It's got to be hyped up. It's a close
Absolutely.
race. It's 46 to 46. Here we are. We're coming down to the wire. We got to listen in because we don't know what's. That's what they're selling, baby. If
Yeah.
I look at the numbers, I don't see that. I
What
see a
they're selling
diminishing
is-
Republican Party.
Every time Trump gets indicted, his numbers go up. That's what they're selling.
That's what they're
Yeah.
selling. That every time we do something, every time he gets in trouble with the law, more people love him. I don't think so.
Well,
I think
wanna
that
talk
sells the
about what
news.
Biden did. Biden did something rather historic. And what he did was he went to the picket lines
Hell
with
yes.
the auto workers. And he
One
stood
bit.
with auto
That-
workers and
that-
he
that-
talked to them and he listened to them. And that's something that a president has never done. So bravo, Mr. Biden.
Indeed.
And he beat Trump by 1 day.
Yes, he
Yes,
did.
he's on his way. He's on his way. He'll be there tomorrow. Don't worry. It's going to be a wonderful
Yep.
show. It's going to be the most perfect show you ever saw in your life. You know. Let me thank
Oh.
Louis Russo, who came in with a $2 donation and says, "Does everybody have to move out of Trump Tower if they had a brain?" But, I don't know. Half of it's owned by the Russians, so I don't know. You know, you'd have to ask them. And Pelosi, thank you for subscribing, buddy. We appreciate it.
Yeah. If you have a minute, read the judge's order of summary judgment, a partial summary judgment, and the fines against the attorneys. It goes to like the happy home for attorneys or something. I mean, it doesn't just go into the justice system. It goes, to help actual people in the real world who are
Well,
having problems.
I will
with
let
it.
you know if you're a blue dot and you're over in Discord and you're taking part in our Discord channel. There is a link to the judgment from Judge Enron over there in Discord. So all you have to do is click
Okay.
on it, download it, and you'll be able to read it for yourself.
For those of you not familiar with our Discord channel, you can actually go to a bluedotinTexas.com. You'll find a link in there to the Discord where you can download it. It is a free app, goes on your phone or your computer, and you can look for a Blue Dot in Texas. You can look for the Blue Room. You can look for the Live Room. These are the
Blue Dot Live.
Blue Dot Live and in the Blue Room, which is where we go
Yep.
after show party
Yep.
goes on over there. And so
And
yeah.
if you think it's crazy live here on the air,
Oh Lordy,
wait till
yeah,
you
go
get
to the
into
Blue.
Discord.
I tell people, you go into the Blue Room, you put your working clothes on, put your hat down tight. It's going to be a good ride. Just go on in and have fun. We encourage
But we have
people.
a lot of fun.
We do.
We have a lot of fun over there.
Bernadette,
Yes.
Gavin Newsom against DeSantis on Sean Hannity. What do you think about that?
So, what are you doing watching Sean Hannity?
This is already lost.
Ah,
Okay?
Sean,
Are you kidding me?
Sean Hannity.
It's
Mm.
seriously supposed to happen.
I
Dave,
laughed when
you're
I heard
breaking up,
about it.
buddy.
I still think it's funny. And yes,
He's
you're
breaking
getting
up bad.
spaghetti fied in Discord. So it's
I
kinda
did
hard to
hear
what you're
that
saying.
Gavin Newsom did go over to the Fox News bullshit mountain and had
Yeah,
an interview
he
with,
is scared of
with,
Fox
with
News.
I didn't see
No.
it. I did see a headline that was saying
Debate.
Dave, you're kind of breaking up on me, buddy.
Really bad. Really
Between the
bad.
two.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're missing the conversation.
Is that any better? It's a debate. It's a debate between DeSantis and Nunes.
oh, DeSantis and Nunes.
You know-
Oh,
Oh,
that'd be a show, wouldn't it?
No, the debate is going to be between
California and
DeSantis
Florida.
and Newsom. But I don't think DeSantis has a chance.
I
'cause, you know,
thought there was a challenge out there, but I didn't think DeSantis was going to step up into it.
No.
Newsom would wipe his
No,
butt
no.
with him.
No, Oh yeah. It's supposed to be a Sean Hannity who's supposed to be the moderator.
Oh, that'll be wonderful. Hey, let me thank Michael Johnson. KY came back with another $2 and said, charisma, laughing my ass off. That is what? Ugly MF. What? Charisma, laughing my ass off. That's one ugly motherfucker. Fuck Trump, Colt 45. That's what it says. I'm having trouble tonight. I can't.
Tough crowd tonight.
It is. It is. It's all right. We can handle tough.
Hey, did anybody see the interview with Cassidy Hutchinson?
Yes,
My
well, I
goodness.
saw part of it. I
No,
saw
I
part
didn't
of it.
catch it.
With
she's
Rachel
trying to
Maddow?
sell a book. She's all
Yeah.
over the news right now.
Yeah,
And
she's making the
she's-
rounds.
But here's the difference between her trying to sell a book and everybody else trying to sell a book. Her book coincides with what she told the January
testimony.
6th committee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
did you-
exactly.
Yeah, did you see what she said about Matt Gates? Oh, that was fucking
Yes.
funny.
No, what I missed?
Yeah,
What'd you say about Matt Gates? No, back up the bus.
He
I want to hear.
said that he's the slime ball that he is.
Well,
he
there you
tried
go.
to come on to her and just,
Really?
he's scuzzy. He's under investigation for.
Well, he ought to go over there and hook
underage
up with Lauren Bobart. Jesus, what's his problem?
Hey,
You
listen,
got one
man,
right
it's-
there on your
No,
team.
no. This was actually pretty normal behavior. Don't get down on Matt Gates because he wasn't behaving abnormally. He's just disgusting.
That's
Yes.
his normal part.
He didn't
Listen,
grope her like
At least she said
Rudy
no.
Giuliani did. Okay.
Ain't that a disgusting
But,
story? Rudy
he's
Giuliani
just
tried to
being-
rock it.
And
He
then
was
she said,
just being the
she's-
disgusting Matt Gates that he is.
she said
You
she
need to go
didn't
watch-
date. She didn't date beneath her species.
Yeah, go watch that interview. Go watch that interview, John.
I didn't.
Yes,
I missed part of it. The one with Rachel Maddow, because I saw her on
Yeah.
CNN. She did a round
Yeah.
over
Talk
there
about
with Jake Tapper or somebody.
Yeah, she's trying to sell a book
Yeah,
right now.
she's got a
so
book
that's why
out,
she's out there.
and
It's
I'm not going to fault her for that. Everybody else is out there selling a book. Shit.
well, yeah. I mean, okay,
Yeah, well,
I'm selling a book as opposed to Mark Meadows, who's selling a book also and doesn't want to talk to anybody.
Opposed to Mark Meadow, who's burning books in the fireplace.
She
was-
should talk about
she
that
was-
too.
She was a Trump fan.
Go ahead,
She was a
James.
Trump fangirl. She was a Trump fangirl, and she her eyes kind of, she got her eyes.
Yeah, she,
open.
it was disclosed
you.
that she tried to get a job with the Trump after the election. Wanted to hang with Trump still, seeking a job. So yeah,
So she must have been
Her,
aware, because I'm sure
sure.
it's regular
Yeah.
occurrence that women.
She was rather young. She was 25 years old when she served in as Mark
Oh.
Meadows' chief of staff. That's pretty damn young. Okay?
Mhm.
Yeah,
But the
she's young.
girl she has a very she has a really good head on her shoulders, and I do think that she's going to go far. She wants to stick with her Republican Party. She says that now is the time to dump his ass and get rid
She
of
did say
Trump.
that.
Oh
She
yeah.
said that
She
he was
did
the
say that.
most biggest threat to American democracy was Trump.
Yes,
Mitch, you were
he
gonna
is
make a point?
hella egregious, and she's got really good talking points, and she
Yeah.
comes off rather well for a Republican.
Okay.
She's a
Right,
conservative,
it's from Corpus Christi.
and I give her that. I give her
That's
that.
right, yeah.
I'm not mad at, excuse me, at being Republican or being a conservative, but there's a faction of this party that seems to have lost their freaking mind.
I kind of had a
They've
rule
drunk
all my
way
life. I
too
didn't
much
give a shit if you
Kool-Aid.
were Republican or Democrat, as long as you were an American.
Exactly.
As long as you stood for what we stand for in this country, what we're supposed to, what we were all of us brought up learning in school, trying to live our life
And
by.
right now, they offer nothing to
No.
the American people besides doom and gloom.
We've
Well, they-
never dealt with a cult like this before.
No.
No.
Well, I guess probably before the Civil War,
Not
maybe.
like this one.
Not
not
like
like
this.
this
This goes to the core, and the line I keep using and I keep pushing. If you let him back in, we are going to move from democracy to something else. And when I read the paper on Project 2025 today, yeah, there's the something else right there, baby. And there's a plan for it. So we're not bullshit when you say that democracy's on the line. That's a great slogan, but it really does mean something. Because it's true this time. And it has been since this man came on the scene, because, they love him, baby. We saw what happened on January 6th, what they were willing to do for
He's their
him.
wet-
Those people
he's their
haven't gone
wet
away.
dream, man. He's their wet dream.
Yes. Yes.
If not for nothing, that he brags now at every appearance about patting himself on the back for getting Roe v. Wade axed.
Yes.
Something
Yeah.
he doesn't. You think he really cares about that?
No.
He
no.
cares about it in the sense that nobody was able to do it, and then all of a sudden Trump. You know how he did it? Through corruption.
He got it by having a stacked
There's been a
Supreme Court.
program. Since the Reagan years, there's been a program to corrupt the Supreme
There
Court
you
of
go.
the United
Oh yeah.
Guess what?
and
They
has
did
been
it.
successful. And if you can tell me with a straight face that, the Citizens United decision was great jurisprudence, I'll tell you
No.
to go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
It is
Exactly.
It was the
completely
worst,
fucked this
one of the worst
country over
decisions this
completely.
country has ever faced is that. And until we overturn Citizens United, guess who plays the game, baby? The people with
Well-
the money, and that's not us. All we
It is
have is
now.
a vote. We have a vote. And as we've been told
have a
all
vote,
our life,
and we
that
need
is
to
the
use
most
it.
powerful thing that we have in our democracy. The problem is, if
Yeah.
we have a percentage of this country, they're just not in the vote and got to drive down to the place, you got to register. Get off your ass and get ready to vote.
Not in
Well, John,
Pennsylvania.
No,
John, you know what we're going to do?
What, James?
We are going to vote like hell. We're going to get the House. We're going to get the Senate, and we're going to get the presidency, and we're going to expand the fucking Supreme Court.
That,
And we're
that
going to
sounds
fix all
like
this
a plan.
bullshit.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Like it's
You
Hey.
did.
Let me thank Mark Perkins, who came in with a $5 donation. Mark's pushing, baby. He's wanting me to take care of
Thanks,
these
Mark.
cats. He says a little more to prevent any more catastrophes. Thank you very
I
much,
don't-
Mark. It's there's a
I
plan
don't tell you
going.
what to do with the money I donate, but you know what I hope you spend it on.
Puppy tacos, right?
Family show. It's a
Puppy
family show.
tacos.
Puppy
yes.
tacos. That's right. Yeah.
Exactly so.
And that's what we do. And thank you, KK. Just subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm telling you, we have gone up substantially in this family by thousands of people in the last
Yay.
week. But every day, just today on YouTube, I noticed we've gone up at least 700-800 people today. That's
Right
a hell of a
on.
growth.
Thank you
Yes.
to all the
150
new
likes so
users
far.
in the chat. We got a lot of new users in the chat. Thank you to all the older blue dots that have been here for a while, for generously welcoming in all the new users into the chat
Yes, I'm
and
at,
showing them that
right
they
there at
are
the
part
beginning of
of
the show.
a family now. We are a family,
Indeed.
and this is what we're gonna do. Hey, Bill Joynes say
I've
last
seen that.
week on voter registration day, my country registered 1,700 plus
Plus.
new votes. How about that?
People are motivated.
His
And
county,
you have to
I'm
ask
sorry,
yourself,
his
what's
county,
motivating them?
Yeah,
What is
yeah,
it that's motivating
1,700
people?
in
I don't think
one
it's
county,
they want to
that's
go
a
vote
lot
for
of
Donnie Boy.
votes, man.
Bill's in
That's
North
a-
Carolina, is that right?
Right on, Bill. Yeah, I
Outstanding.
believe that he is.
Outstanding. Bill does.
Yeah.
Bill works hard.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. He's a big Democrat supporter. He is working hard out in North Carolina to register new voters, to talk to people. He is very highly involved, and we couldn't be more prouder of her.
Do we have a time frame for this gathering?
No. Some people talk about November. A lot depends. I have to tell everybody right now, a lot depends on what's going on in my life, which isn't always, we all deal with shit through our lives in our families, and there's things going on. I don't know what the future lies for, so I have to kind of leave this. But if we can, we're talking about November. Of course, San Antonio, if it's within driving distance of me, I'm there. I can get there. I can do what I need to do. And if I have to be home, I can be there pretty damn fast.
I would also but I would love if we could get together in a place where everybody can have cheap, everybody who's really going to come is going to have cheap travel. That would be ideal.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
So
That's
you
why
wanna-
Kansas City or even North Carolina, that's farther away from the West Coast, though. See? Kansas City, speaking
Well,
for KY,
Everything is going to be a compromise.
everything would
I
yes.
actually like the
Everything is
idea
a
of going
compromise.
back to
Which
San
is-
Antonio. We just have to see when the right-wing cults are having their conventions.
Yeah, we don't want to do that again.
Yeah, really. That was
we
Painful.
had a Blue Dot family meetup right in the middle of, who was speaking that weekend, Miss? You remember? It was the big right wing. Oh, geez, and they were coming out of the woodwork.
Oh my God! Yeah, Newt Gingrich. I remember Newt Gingrich was
Yeah,
there.
there was somebody else, a big religious guy there too, right wing nut job.
Oh yeah.
Was there speaking and whatnot, and yes, we had a hell of a time, even in our motel, which a lot of time is spent wherever motel we're at. We gather out by the pool or wherever, and a lot of discussions go around when we meet each other, and we'd be out there talking, and we're talking, and there was people over there standing around looking at us like, yeah, Trump sucks. That's what we were saying. Did you not hear us? Fuck you. But yeah, we picked a hell of a weekend to go.
That was pretty funny.
It was.
But we
Travis,
had a good time. I really enjoyed.
Travis
it was pretty
took his. He picked up his friends in San Antonio today, and that's the first place they went was to the Riverwalk. Anybody that visits San Antonio, I don't care how many times you go there, you'll never get tired of the Riverwalk.
It's amazing.
It is. It's if for nothing else, grab yourself a margarita and just walk the river.
I'll tell you, we went to Dick's Last Resort, which I always loved that place.
I love that place. Never been there until you.
And you remember what he said when we sat down?
What?
That it was great. It's nice to have some normal people.
I do remember
because he
saying
must have been serving attendees to the conference all day, so he was happy to.
Okay, yes, I do. You know what? That comes to mind because I have a picture, and I may have posted it on Facebook the other day. I don't know if I did. It's a picture of us sitting in Dick's. You and Johnny Fly.
Me, Travis, and Johnny. Yep.
Yep. But the pictures of you and Johnny Fly, sitting there with the white cone things on our heads.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was enjoyable. But I got tickled today to see that's where Travis went today. He took his friends to. What's the name of that place? Damn it.
Teca Molino. I'll put it in
That's
chat.
It. Yeah, Taqueria Molani, and that's where you get the puffy tacos that Mitch took us to. Ain't it something? I need somebody from Pennsylvania to come down to San Antonio, Texas, and take me to get a taco.
Julie thought you said puppy tacos.
Yeah.
Puppy tacos.
Puppy tacos? Well, some places depends on where you go down here. No, those were fantastic, and it does. That's a story that lives within the Blue Dot family. Everybody was there. We all know. Miss Linda was there. Suzanne.
Right.
Yeah. We had a whole crowd. That was a hell of a hookup. Yeah. So to our newbies coming into the family, yeah. Every once in a while, we're going to say, "Hey, let's get together," instead of just doing this shit on the air.
My offer stands. So if we get back together and we're in San Antonio, I will buy everybody puffy tacos.
There you go. What kind of deal do you? That's a hell of a damn good deal. If you show
cannot
up,
get better than that.
No, and then not talking about one puppy taco, you get three of them on the plate right there. Man, I'm telling you.
That's correct, and they're good. They're as good as you think they are.
Yeah, as much as we brag about them, they're that damn good. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the next time.
Our own Diana Mallory.
Bequeather of the gong.
Tacos. She knows how to make the puffy part of the puffy tacos.
That's an art.
Well, but the great thing about Teca Molino is the taco shells, you could just eat them with nothing, like with just a little pico de gallo. But their taco filling is amazing. They have potato tacos, breakfast tacos,
any kind of taco you want.
Everything you can imagine. It's just amazing.
Mitch, I wish you could taste. I really do. Joe Garcia's wife, Maria.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This lady knows how to cook, and I'm talking serious cook. The other day they made gorditas, and Joe brought gorditas over to the house, and you could tell that the masa was hand patted, baby. Each one of these things. And
unmistakable.
Man.
He said he bought her a little machine to do that, and she just does it.
She does it
by
by
hand.
hand.
The way she learned how to do it.
Yes.
You know,
Tortilla it's called.
Oh man, she makes the most fantastic enchiladas. But better yet, you can. We discussed this the other day. I can always judge by your beans. If I go into a restaurant like down here, barbecue restaurant, oh look at that, some brisket and all this stuff, some chicken there, have some beans. If you pull them beans out of a pot that look like it has water in it, I'm gonna slap you. It's not beans.
One's right before you.
So,
I'll make another.
One other story that I want to bring up that's kind of important was that the district case out of Alabama where they were trying to draw the maps and suppress the vote down there.
Right.
That got rejected by the Supreme Court. They did not take up that case, which is good. And so, Alabama they've already hired
Supreme Court
photographers to
just
to
reach
go
down
ahead
to Alabama and slap
the
them.
maps. And that's how it's going to be
the
settled.
Supreme Court can sanction states.
They can.
For contempt.
Yes, if you don't comply by the law. And the
So,
law
didn't
says you will have another
Alabama said you
predominantly
didn't-
black district
yes.
to represent
And
the
that's
people.
good
They said they weren't going to
because
comply, right?
basically what that case was about was trying to overturn the section 2 of the what's left of the Voting
Rights
Rights
Act.
Act of 65, and so they got shot down on that attempt to try to overturn that, and this is good news for voters of America.
Is that me?
Hello.
Oh,
Is anybody
no.
there?
Yeah, it's my son.
Oh, I thought it was you. Not you.
Not me.
Not me. I didn't do it.
No, it was my son calling me. And I'm
Travis,
hoping Marcia
on the
has
move.
the phone out there. I'm hoping she oh man.
Hey, John.
Yes.
Hey, John. Craig Hansen up here in Connecticut.
Hello, Greg.
Nice.
How you doing?
Nice 50
Craig with a
Craig.
C.
Craig with a
Craig,
C.
C.
I can't see. Dude. Go ahead.
Anyway, you plan to watch the debate tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
Yes, I do. If I get the time to sit down and watch it, you bet your ass I want to see him throw rocks. Well, I want, besides that, it's my job. I take a hit for this shit. That's what I have to
Somebody has to take it.
Somebody's got to do it, so it's me.
Amen.
So, yeah, I intend to watch it. 'Cause
Very good.
I want to know what they have to say. I want to
Well,
know if any of them.
The front runner of that particular party again has denied that he is going to attend the
And
debate.
why would he?
He doesn't because he got
Damn.
nothing to say anyway.
Michael,
He
I'm
got
sorry.
nothing
I'm blind,
constructive
brother.
to say.
Does it matter? Does it matter by popular vote on the Republican side?
Yes.
Does it really matter?
Yes. It's supposed to. It's supposed to. And right now, according to all the news stations, Trump's got it. 46% of the Republican Party.
You know, what's the purpose of the debate? What is the purpose?
Well, it
It's
is
so that the
supposed to be able to
candidate can-
distinguish one from another, to be able to promote your ideas that will guide the country.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it's
Exactly.
supposed to be.
Until some of these last kissers start
They don't-
actually going after Trump, like Chris Christie, it's never going to change for these
Exactly.
motherfuckers. It ain't.
Exactly.
He has actually asked the RNC to stop having debates altogether.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Yeah.
Bernadette, could you carry the conversation for a moment? I want to make sure they don't need help.
I will try.
Thank you, darling.
And the whole purpose of having a debate is to let the nation know what your platform and where your vision of taking this country is going. And Trump does that through his non-social media and through shouting through the megaphones that he has, that he's allowed, like the mainstream media putting a mic in front of his face every weekend. He doesn't have to go on debates. He gets prime time.
He
all
gets
by
plenty of
himself.
airtime.
And
Exactly.
Trump supporters should be insulted that he's not taking this shit seriously.
Oh no, he takes it seriously.
No, I'm
He
saying,
does.
you think so?
What they should be, hell yeah, he takes it seriously. What they should be insulted by is the fact that he thinks that they are stupid.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's
The
relying on it.
sorriest shit is they're giving Trump a platform again. What the
It
fuck
sells,
is
baby. It
these
sells.
people?
Well, not
sells-
newspapers anymore, but it sells news.
Sells
Yeah.
advertising.
That's what
And
it's all
that's
about.
why mainstream media does it.
Well, I see on the
nice to
ticker over
see
here that the Senate is taking up a procedural vote to advance the stopgap funding bill. They're trying to keep us from shutting down the government, but I
Yes,
don't know.
the Senate has somewhat of, stake in this, and they're trying to pass whatever they can.
They're trying to
So
do a
all that
stopgap bill.
the do nothing house has to do is come back and pass the fucking bill. But that's
That
not
was not
what's
gonna
going
happen.
to happen.
Nope, the teabaggers. I
Yeah,
mean
you see-
the Freedom Caucus. Yeah,
No,
they're,
he was right the first time.
they're ready to shut it down, baby.
Yeah,
Well,
the
who would think
teabaggers.
that-
Yeah.
Who would think that in America there'd be assholes so big that they would actually make the word freedom distasteful?
distasteful.
Yeah.
And that's I
Just
say this
like
all the time.
that.
That's all the Republican Party, especially now, has to offer. That's the only selling point they have. They wave the flag, let an eagles fly by. They talk about how much they love America while they shit on it. But they
Yeah.
convince a lot of people in this country to
Patriotic.
pick up that flag and wave it and hate everybody else.
Yeah,
Yep.
they love America, but they hate Americans.
Oh yeah,
and they
they're not
can
too
go
cool with
fuck
them Americans. They
themselves.
love America, the whole damn thing. Just give me a gun and I'll protect it.
No,
Yeah,
they like
it's-
the right
Famous.
Americans. You know.
Yes,
Indeed.
famous, love
Indeed.
the soldier.
And that
hate
and
the
that did. That
fucking
came into
veteran.
discussion into
It's
my
no
house
different.
today when I was looking at that Project
People's gotta
2025.
understand that. It is sad.
And
It is
Marcia
sad.
and I are sitting there discussing
We're
about,
gonna
well,
have to get out in numbers. Thank God for Taylor Swift and her
Yeah.
getting with a Chiefs guy and getting out there and do.
they're motivated. They're motivated because
Um,
everybody can see the threat to this democracy, baby.
John,
happy
in
for
case
it
you're not, in case you're not, your
was-
glasses are not functioning properly. The natives are screaming credits. Okay.
Thank you very much because,
You're
again,
welcome.
my screen is frozen. I am sitting there
Okay.
like I was 30 minutes ago. Hasn't moved a bit. I don't know what's on the screen. I'm just assuming everything is there.
And speaking of credits, I
Credits.
want to give a shout out to all of our Patreon members who come
Indeed.
in and donate every month. You guys are amazing. You keep the show on the air.
Indeed.
Those monthly donations is what makes this happen and what allows you to come on and use your voice. So I want to say thank you.
Indeed.
All you have to do is go over to a blue dot in Texas, click on the link, or patreon.com/a blue dot in Texas, and join
Thank
the
you,
crew.
Bernie.
$1 gets you a month-long worth of
Never-
crazy ass entertainment. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Crazy ass
And
entertainment.
the opportunity to use your voice and the opportunity to get your name in the credits to say thank you. We greatly appreciate you.
I want to
guys.
read this. What did he just say there? Uncle Fatty. Hey, I like the name. Where'd it go? Where'd it come here? God damn it. Oh, come on, man. My Jesus trumps your Jesus, and my God is not Trump enough. And I want a bunch of straight up hypocrites. Yes, there it is in a nutshell. That's what I hate about it. They sell patriotism on that side, but they also sell the vision that you should hate your neighbor. You hate them Democrats. They're a bunch of what do they call them?
When you have the ex-president of
Yes.
the United States calling
Seeking
for
for that divide.
the death of his general that he Jesus
Yeah, Millie.
yes
Called
Yes.
for his execution.
called for
Called for his execution to be
and his
continued.
supporters.
What the fuck does that
know,
mean? I want to know. That's what pissed me off. That's what brought that rant out in me. He accused Millie of a crime worthy of the death penalty, and wait till I get there to be continued. What the hell is that? If not a direct threat.
It's
Yes,
a
when he gets in there,
threat.
that's a
It is
possibility,
a
baby.
direct threat against one of the people who has spent his life fighting for
Combat veteran,
the
baby.
freedom of this country and fighting for the Constitution.
Oh, and what
which
did
is
Donnie
also
do?
Something he would
That's right.
he would reject.
Bone
He
spurs.
would reject the minute he got back into office. People, we cannot allow this man to take
Ever.
the keys to the White House again. We cannot give him the nuclear codes again. He has documents, top secret documents, that he just writes how to clean
Yeah.
my house notes on.
Yeah.
Dictators are pushing this narrative that it's
Come on, are we going to get serious about this, or are we
Oh,
we
baby, we're
just
serious.
screwing around for the sake of screwing around and going to let our democracy and everything that we know about the American way of life
Ah,
go down a clogged fucking toilet at Trumpville?
that's
Yeah.
right. And
I'm not willing to do that.
not either,
I have a
baby.
grandson.
I love it.
He is my stake in this game. My grandson.
There you
and
go.
I'm doing this for him.
Yep.
It's
Y'all,
not for
we
yeah.
just
We're
don't-
already in this boat. We're
Yeah.
trying to save the rest of them.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We're only here for a little while. Our voice is more important now than it's ever been in our life because we know what happens in this scenario because people fucking, they forget history. They don't read books. They don't know what the fuck happened.
When
Yeah.
you got books
I
being
think they're
banned
seeing a
and
good part of it.
burned,
I think
And
they're
you know,
seeing a
we
good
hear-
part of the possibilities right now.
We hear this shit. We hear this shit every election. This election is the most important election ever. But it really
This
is.
time it
really
rings
fucking
true.
is.
Because
It
I did. I
really-
thought the election between Joe Biden and Trump was the most consequential. This is going to decide where America goes. And we made that choice. And Joe Biden is sitting up there and he joined the line today, baby. I'm proud of him.
yeah,
But
he did.
now, that man that we threw out, he never went away. He's still
Let me tell you
insisting.
something.
What?
This is the new America. This is the new reality. Every election that we have for every office in America, from the dog catcher to the superintendent of schools, every single one is the most important election of our lives at this point.
True
So,
words, not
don't
spoken.
forget it.
Because
And
everything,
started
he's right.
with-
Everything from dog catcher on up.
Yes, and
And
that
God
started
bless-
with overturning Citizens United.
Yep.
I mean, my God, that really is where it started. And we knew what fucking
That
Bernie
was the
Sanders
result
said.
of what
was
Reagan
not
put in the motion.
bullshitting. But it really started with Reagan.
Yep.
Reagan stopped all the union everything. Oh, trickled down through him. Everything started from the
Flag
father of
waving
the
Reagan,
fucking
baby.
asshole.
That's who he was.
Yeah, I'm jumping off, John.
All right, look, Mitch,
Good
we're
night,
fixing to
everybody.
go out
Catch
the
you
door
guys
anyway,
later.
so thank you for coming in and using your voice. Julie, thank you so much, darling. I always enjoy your voice, baby.
All right. Take
All
care,
right,
John.
take care
we'll
of
talk
yourself, brother.
But guys, if we
Always
show up
enjoy it.
and vote, we have the opportunity to fix all
Yes.
this fucking shit.
Yes, we
Well,
did.
guess what? We're the only ones that can.
Yep.
We are the only ones that can do this. We can't point to anybody else. The finger has to be right
And
back at us.
it's not an individual like that idiot when he gets up. I'm the only one that can fix it.
Yeah, no.
This is a collective we, you
Yeah,
guys.
he can't fix shit.
There
He's the
are
one that broke it.
more Democrats than there are Republicans, and we do have the power to fix it if we just choose to go to the only poll that matters on November 2024.
The voting booth, baby.
Well,
where we need
we're
to be.
old enough that we have to reach out, just like James says. It's not just getting out to vote. We have to educate people what we went through
Yes.
and how we dealt with it. Look at 1968. Who did we lose?
Oh,
we
baby.
lost three
Believe
high-powered
me,
people.
I remember the 60s. Yeah,
Yeah,
big changing
and-
time in my life was the
It's
60s,
getting
so
ready
yeah.
to repeat itself, and that was a
Well,
bad
this
time.
is our generation's time to prove where our medal
That's right,
is.
baby.
And our medal is in the voting booth. Let's get there and take anybody and everybody that you know that is eligible to vote and start working on that now. Make sure your paperwork is in order. You're
Make sure you're ready.
registered, especially if you're in a red state, because they
Yeah.
are trying to suppress the vote
Indeed.
as much as they possibly can.
Yes.
Work on it now. Stay on top of it. November is a year away, but it's not that far away, y'all.
It's
It'll
tomorrow,
fly
baby.
by
It's going to be
very
tomorrow.
quickly.
We're
Very
gonna-
quickly.
We're going to wrap it up for the evening. I want to thank everybody for coming in and joining the conversation. Indeed, our table has grown. Frederick Farrell, for Frederick for real, has just joined our channel. So, Frederick, thank you. And to all our new members, again, I want to thank everybody. Those names going by the list, those Patreon members, they do indeed. They are what makes this show work, be able to pay the bills and keep everything going. And to those who donate a la carte, coming in on Super Chat and whatnot, I can't say thank you enough. It is, especially with truck troubles. Everything burns money, but we're all in that same boat. And y'all make a big difference in my life and in my family's life by those donations. I want you to know. Anyway, Dave. Dave. Hey, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Are you there, Dave?
Not here, man.
Thank you for coming in, brother.
Maybe.
Enjoyed
Thank
having you in. Thank you.
God,
We got to get on. We got to
Yeah.
work on that voice thing. That your signal's really breaking up on us, buddy. We got to work on that. We'll get it fixed.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Not a problem. Not a problem. I got good ears. Anyway, Craig. I'm
Yes,
sorry. I
sir.
have a friend named Greg, and every time I'm going to say, anyway, Craig. Thank you.
That's a comment. I call Greg all the time.
Oh.
So not a mistake. So we should have a good discussion on Thursday. If everybody watches the
Yeah,
three-ring
we
circuit.
watch. Yeah, I'm going to watch the debate, so I'm going to be fired up about some shit. I'm sure. So, because I'm not going to like what they're going to say anyway, but I'm getting prepared for that. But yeah, we should have a lively debate on Thursday. So come back.
I will.
All right.
Definitely
Thank you
will.
very much, bud. Appreciate it. And let me see, Michael.
Hey.
KY.
Yeah, all I
Thank you
wanna
for the
say,
donations, brother. For one, thank you.
Oh, I always appreciate doing it because if it expands the channel and expands the knowledge that we try to put this next generation in, we didn't do it in vain. You know what I mean?
Yes, and
So
we're
gotta
trying to.
educate.
I
Yes,
mentioned
and we
I
gotta
mentioned
educate.
a show or two ago about my internet speed. It's holding, and if it continues to hold, I'm going to be able to do a little something more than what we've been doing, because I want somebody else's face up here, not mine, and my screen is still frozen. So, anyway,
Working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
appreciate-
Michael.
I appreciate everything you do, brother, and I will always be behind the Blue Dot family.
you.
I will push it, I will subscribe to it, and I will push it to the next level.
I love you, brother. Thank you.
That's the way I look at it.
Yes,
Love
thank
you
you,
too, brother.
All right, take care
Yep.
of yourself.
Take care, my brother, and take care, Blue Dots. Donate, subscribe, and follow us.
Share
we know
that
what
shit.
we're talking about.
You bet.
We
Share
really
that
do.
shit.
Yeah, we will.
Anyway,
Thank you, brother.
You bet. James,
Hey, man.
thank you, brother, for coming in.
Thank you for letting me come in.
I just
And
go ahead.
Dave, if you're still listening, hey, reboot that router, buddy. That fixes a lot of shit.
Reboot the router. That's what Travis did. Did you reboot the router? No. Okay.
It
No.
helps.
The router, not the
Headphone.
the router. I got two things. I got something else too. I got to do anyway.
But thank you for
If it doesn't work,
everybody.
hit it with a hammer. Get a new one. Anyway, Mission Chick.
Yes, John.
Thank you, darling. Is there anybody you want to call out tonight? Any new blue dots out there floating around?
I'm going to hear
could
the
be.
disclaimer.
I had a couple other things before I shouted anybody out. Where did I put my shout outs?
Oh, there you go with their paper skin. That's the same. If
Well,
this camera
anyways,
panned out, I have a pile off
Whilst
to my
we're
left. You wouldn't
talking
believe.
about elections,
All right.
let's not forget that there's always elections going on.
Always.
And this year, or not this year, I should say, the more current elections, there are some on October 3rd, October 5th, October 10th, October 14th, October 24th. All through October. Now, some of these are just for school board or local stuff, and they're all important. So
Every one of
Alaska, Alabama, California, Colorado, Oregon, October 3rd, Tennessee, October 5th, Massachusetts, North Carolina,
Elections all over the place.
yeah,
Issues all over
Nebraska,
the place, baby.
Oklahoma, October 10th, Louisiana, October 14th, South Carolina, October 24th. There's more in November and all the way through into December. November is actually November 7th is a huge date for a lot of states.
Bill Jones said it all here. Get involved in your area. That's what makes a
Well,
difference.
what you need to do is go and check and see if there's an election in your local area, in your state, and see what's going on. Ohio on November 7th has got two more issues that they'll be voting on. Issue 1 is right to make reproductive decisions, including abortion initiative.
Dare you make your own decision.
Dare you.
Dare you.
Dare you. That's a vote yes on
Yes,
issue 1.
I would.
Issue 2 is near to your heart, John.
What's this?
It's to legalize the recreational use of marijuana
Well,
Holy
it's
shit.
I've been known to
in Ohio.
encourage that idea.
November 7th, don't forget the vote.
Vote
guys.
yes. Damn it! Send a note down to Texas, would you? Anyway.
And then next time I'll talk about the state seats and things that are going on in Kentucky and Louisiana.
Outstanding.
They're coming up in November.
The most important thing you can do
You know,
is participate in this shit. And if you can make that step to make a phone call to your local Democratic headquarters, a prime example is our own dear Johnny Fly, who we miss dearly, stepped up, made that phone call. Next thing you know, he got pictures of the guy that's running for this office. He got involved in that in his district.
Yeah.
And
You meet people. You can
people.
go listen to speakers. You can learn.
All of a sudden, your social life goes up a notch or two too, because you were getting involved in that stuff. So yeah, if you're inclined, and then you don't have to get out and knock on doors. There's lots of things that you can work within your Democratic headquarters in your area that would help the effort. And so that's the biggest thing you could do, and it's a hell of a step too. It's pretty neat to get involved.
It is.
So.
It is. Can also get involved right here on the Blue Dot channel. You can. And
share.
you know, John.
What?
If they want to share and like things on YouTube, you really do have to subscribe to do that.
You could do it right down there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a button right down there.
Well, I think
I assume I can't
share.
see the screen. I can't see shit.
Well, it doesn't allow you to share or like if you're not subscribed.
If you have to subscribe, then you can share that shit. Use your voice and come in and make your comments and everything, because that's what we want. We want
and
this
you know
family.
Who shared that shit?
What?
Well, we got Joel Beckman from California, Edlin Munson from Georgia, James Beasley from South Carolina, and he shares the shit out of this shit.
He shares the shit out of this? Outstanding. Outstanding.
Tony Ockett from Iowa, and Edward Howe from Washington, Mark Birch from Texas, and Pat Hart from Colorado all shared their shit.
All shared this shit.
Well,
we appreciate every one of them. That's how the word gets around, baby. And I remind everybody, and to all our new members, this is not a John thing. This is not a me thing. This is a family thing. John does his rant 3 days a week. If I'm lucky, I get all 3 of them out. And I give my opinion on shit. This is y'all, baby. This is this family. And as you see, we talk politics or we talk your grandma's pie. Whatever it is that comes up, we talk about it. And it's a family feeling around here, and I'm proud of it. Anyway, Miss Chick, thank you for all you do, darling, which is a lot, and I know it. So.
You're welcome.
And Bernie.
Hey, John, I want to give a shout out to somebody very special and dear to my heart.
Who might that be?
It might be your son Travis and all his friends over in San Antonio having a good time at the Comic-Cons, and y'all have a great time. Eat a puffy taco for me.
He has been working.
Yeah,
he has been
you
working
good,
his
Travis.
ass off on this for a long time. It's finally came to fruition. It's all on the line. I have been enjoying the fact that when I drive down Padre Island Drive, there's a damn great big old billboard up there, one of those electronic ones that flashes his artwork and the advertisement for that
Right
event.
on. Go, Travis.
That makes me feel good. Yeah, it's my kid. Hey, look. Oh, wait, it's back to a Pepsi
Right
thing.
on.
Oh, wait. Oh, there it is.
Shout out to Travis and all his buddies over there. Y'all have a good week. Travis, I know you're going to do a good job because you always do. You're very thoughtful. I love you. And I can't wait for you to get back. We need some more blue
we need
buttons
some more buttons, buddy. Come on, I need help. I'm throwing out a
He's my
lipstick.
favorite techno weenie on the whole planet.
I got nothing. I got buttons.
Come on
That's
back,
all I got.
Travis. We got work for you too. Of course, you know you don't get paid, but there's lots of love.
A lot of love. A lot of love. Bernie.
I'm gonna have to start helmet donation.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the kid works his butt off for me. Yeah, he is. I hope everything goes well with him. Everything turns out. He's got everything on the line on this project. So
thanks to everybody for coming in and sharing your space with us, listening to this crazy rhetoric that we got going on over here. It's a lot of fun. Come join us in Discord. Get on the show. Use your voice. We got classes over there to teach you how to do all this stuff.
This is the place where you
happens
can
every
come
couple of weeks,
and share
and
your
it's
shit.
just a whole lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun.
It is.
It's awesome to be able to
And
use your own voice
and we're not done
speak
yet.
out.
We're fixing to go to the
Ne-
blue room and continue this shit.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
anyway, Bernie, I love you. Thank you, baby.
I love you.
I wish I
All
was
right.
sitting around and have a bowl of them beans. Cause
Oh, they stinking. They stinking to high heaven in there, man.
Good, good, good.
All right.
All right, darling, I love you. Y'all take care of
I
yourself.
love you.
This family comes together 3 times a week. I'm so thankful we do. And Slacks has just subscribed, so we appreciate that. Welcome to the
Right
family. I love you all. Y'all say good night.
Night.
Good night, everybody. We'll be back here Thursday for another Blue Dot family meeting. So come by and join the